Hi, welcome to Tarts. We're down at Ladywood again, but this time with James. Last time I came with my brother, you'll find that if you watched the last episode, that he caught 6 fish and I blanked. But I've turned up again. I think it's about 2 weeks since I last came, and there's actually no one on. It's a Monday. I've not come on a Monday yet, and it seems that at a weekend this place just clears and there is absolutely no one on. So I've managed to get a half decent swim this time. I think what swim is it? I think it's 11, isn't it? You're in 12, and yes, I think it's day before yesterday. The fish come out of the just behind us, 31-pound common. So hopefully the other bigger commons will be feeding later, and hopefully later on I'll show you a bit of spomming out as well. I'm just going to spom out a bit of pellet to the island and see how that works.
24? No, it's 36.
36.
Yeah. Hopefully we'll have something. And we'll show you some rigs in a bit and some bits a bit later. So
right, guys,
we'll see you in a bit.
You may notice my setup's changed a bit here. I know a lot of you are very interested in my setup. Like every week I'll do what rods to use, what reels to use, what alarms you're using, what all sorts of stuff I'm using. So right now I'm just going to talk you through, and every time someone comments I'll just refer to this video instead of commenting what I've got every single time. So what I've got here is my new rods. They're actually Harrison blanks, Torrens TE specials. They've been custom made for me. I've got a full shrink tube handle. You'll notice there's no flare on the end. I don't like flares on rods. I think they look very nice. Nice black reel seat, stainless either side, and also on the rods there. I don't know if you can see on that. There's a bit of metallic blue either side of the logo. And then also I added extra to these rods. A lovely little carbon line clip set up there. The rods are rung with 50mm rings, and they've got 50mm double lag there, and the rest of them are all singles. So it's nice and light in the tip. And these are for casting. These the 3 1/4 test curve, and they cast really well. I think when I was testing with them, when I was with Tony who built them, and I think I hit 135, and that's the longest I've ever chucked a rod anyway. And on here today I've just had a little flick around, and I wasn't even putting full whack on the rods, and I was getting 110 with a 3-ounce lead with a headwind as well. So it should be good when I get onto the bigger waters down south. Just in case you guys don't know, the reels, CI4 Shimano Tegras in 10,000, Delkin TXIs, which I think everybody knows. I've changed the bobbins. They are purple hotheads, the dinky ones, and the buzz bar arrangement is the new Signet snubs. These are the 9.5-inch ones, both bars, and little quick locks on the back. They grip the rod really nicely, and they don't damage it either, so which is really nice. And the sticks are the 12-inch ones, and that's a lot at the moment. So hopefully I'll be able to christen my new rods and catch a fish from Ladywood, which I haven't managed to do for the past few trips. It's been really difficult, so hopefully now that I'm in a half decent swim and it's not very busy, we might be able to bag a few out. So see you in a bit when I'm going to put a bit of bait out.
Alright, well Andy's into his first Ladywood fish off that spotted area.
It's a spom.
Oh yeah, you spommed, didn't you? Yeah. Put about 1.5 kilos of pellet out, didn't you?
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
So near where them coots are. Proper scrappy.
Oh yeah. No, he's doing it.
Yeah. Yeah, look, come in.
Yes. 12, 14.
I'll get you a few pictures.
Yeah guys, biggest one out of the double take I just had. This one took a black XXS dumbbell with half a 12mm pink cherry on the top, and both cracking looking fish. I'm sure you'll agree.
Yeah, it's proper nice.
Looks massive in this picture, mate.
Right, we'll do some pictures and stuff about. Nice. Come on. Good one.
Right guys, I just spawned out 2 Kia pellets in the island, and this one's roared off an hour after I put it in, and it just shows how quick to get on it. Probably knocking on the doors of double figures this one. Cracking looking common, big floppy tail, fought really well, and awesome fish. Had him on the 12mm cherry, so I'll get it back and tie up another solid bag and put it back out on the spot. Alright guys, 20 minutes this one. Flick the rod back out off that common and roared off. Again, took the cherry pop up inside a solid bag. Before I put that rod back out, I'll quickly run you through the rig. I have shown you it before, but just in case you haven't seen the other Ladywood episode, I'll show you it again. But what an awesome, stunning little fish. These fish in here are going to grow up to be really sought after fish. When they get a bit bigger, there's going to be a lot more people coming here, I think. So hopefully they'll all grow big, and hopefully we'll get one of the ones that are already big very soon. So slipping back and see if we can get a bigger one.
Nice.
Right guys, we're going to talk you through the rig. Very simple rig. Goes inside a solid PVA bag. If you want to catch how to tie that bag, I did show you how to double bag them in the last episode when I was fishing over the other side over there. But right now, I've got a 2.5 ounce inline pear lead, and that's on a diffusion camo leader. This is actually the longer version, it's 1.5 meters. Other 2 rods, I think they're on the 0.75s. Doesn't really matter. I did have some tungsten on it, but every time you get it run, bloody fish pulls it off, don't they? So it doesn't really matter. A swivel pulled in the end there, and blood knot to it. Don't bother with any quick links inside a solid bag. Don't want loads of bits of metal clogging up the bag, making less room for your bait. Short 15-pound end-trap hook link. You want to keep it nice and short so that the fish don't have to move very far before they hit the weight of the lead. This one's probably only 3 inches long. Number 1 shot perfectly balances the little 12mm pop I've got on there, which is sitting on a hair which is coming off opposite the point on a size 8 curve shank, and a barb 1, so that's the rules over here. That fish was actually quite difficult to unhook. It and managed to sleeve the hook all the way past the eye into the fish, and luckily I managed to get it out. So I have to be careful obviously when you're unhooking carp, and maybe later on if I get another one, possibly going to talk you through how to take a photograph like I've been doing, because a lot of people say, oh, your fish look massive, Andy, how do you get your fish to look that big? And then I'm sure the pro cameraman behind the camera, James, we'll talk you through how he takes my pictures for me, and well, that all depends whether I get another run. This rig going inside a solid bag, as I say. It's got a little 2mm pellets in it, and what I'm going to do, pop it near the island where all my spommed out Ladywood Lakes pellets are. I've put about 2 kilo out, as I said before, and before I go to bed tonight, probably about 8:30, I'll start spomming out. Probably be spomming for about half an hour to get 1.5 kilos out, something like that. So I only use a mini spom. So get that out, get this rig out now, see if I can get a fish, and if I do, I'll pop it on camera for you. So get the rod back out.
How many fish is this, Andy?
Fifth one I've hooked into.
Fifth. Middle rod again. Absolute screamer. Feel alright? Yeah. Are you netting it? Yeah. Alright. Got nice scales again.
Quite big ones. Looks like another linear.
Nice. Yeah.
So big.
Nah, not big, but mint. Get in. He stood on the net, by the way. Nice.
And I think we'll give you a bit of a picture tutorial, since it's quite a small fish and quite easy to handle. So we'll set it up now.
Fifth fish, isn't it?
Yeah.
£10 again, isn't it?
Yeah.
So basically, when I'm taking pictures, you want a good background, not like any rubbish bins and stuff. What you want to do, you want to frame the fish so you can just see pretty much the edge of the mouth and the end of the tail. And it's better if the tail. So edge of the mouth and pretty much the end of the tail.
This fish is probably knocking on the door for double figures. I'm also holding it at 4 arms length away from my body. Still got plenty of control over the fish. And also I'll give you a quick tip. You want the bigger fish, when you're squatting like I am now, lock your elbows into your knees. It's a lot easier to hold the fish up. So we'll treat these little sores and then we'll pop them back.
Black trickle. Cool.
The fish set out.
Where?
In line with that, but peg 3.
Alright. Spot. Sweet.
On it off, isn't it?
Yep. It's good for another tonight.
Just decided as well to put this as my left hand rod. The left hand rod didn't do anything. And I'm gonna.
Few fish out there, haven't we?
Yeah, and I've seen a few fish showing as well.
Not too far out as well.
No,
Oh,
so that middle rod gonna go on where one of them shows.
It's nice though. Yeah, you can see it there.
Yeah.
£15 minimum.
15 on the money.
Nice one. Dumbbell?
Right hand rod.
Yeah.
What was it on?
Black triple S dumbbell with a little cherry tipper.
Right, steps back.
Next one.
Top thick. Right guys, I'm just going to show you the rig that I had that 15 pounder on last night that you will have seen earlier on in the video. Fortunately I didn't have any more other than that fish, but anyway, this is the rig. It's very simple, starting off at the hook end, bait end, bait there, 12mm black triple S barrel, sort of 3/4 of one, and there's half pink cherry pop up on the top. That just sits up nice on the bottom. During the day it gives them a bit of a sight to go for, and at night when I had that fish you probably wouldn't have been able to see that, but what it will have done is add a bit of buoyancy to it, so it went flying back into its mouth. Very simple arrangement there, just a rig ring on the side of the size 8 fang twister, and simple knotless knot. It's £15 end trap like on my slide bag rig, but it's not fished in line style. As you can see there I've got lead clip. That's a nasty fusion one to match the leader, and a 3-ounce lead just to give them that shock effect when they pick up the rig. Got a quick link there, so I'm going to slide a little bag of pellets over the top there, and this one's actually on one of the shorter leaders there, loops at the end there. So I'll slip the rig up, the bag on, just under a bit of silicone, that quick link there, and a little tiny loop. Quite neat in the end, one of the perfection loop knots that I favour. Just put this bag on here, and a string and needle there. Slip it down the hook link. And just position the hook inside. That's how it sits. And that's what I had that 15 pounder on last night. It's ripped off at 11:30. We were just nodding off.
I was nodding off.
Absolute screamer.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was definitely going to be on for the left rod going near the island, but it didn't.
No.
Just put out another. Well, I put out the rest of my bait now, so in total I've put out
5 kilos.
maybe, well, I put on that, probably about 7 on there, something like that, because I still had 2 key left from last time nearly.
Yeah, looks good for today though, doesn't it?
It does look good for today. Hopefully I'll bag one before I have to go. I think I'm going about 7 o'clock. So right, I'll load this out and see if I can get some more. Just show you these black dumbbells here. Quite a few of them here. They're triple S base mix, but they've just had a bit of black colouring in there, and they do stay quite dark actually, which I'm quite surprised at. Quite a lot of black baits nowadays leach out the colour, but these ones stay quite dark. They match the colour of the pellets perfectly on the bottom. Once a pellet goes in the water, they do go a bit paler. These go a tiny bit paler, and they really do match them. So I'm going to put a handful of this out over the top of my rods and see if I can't bag a fish. Right guys, we've come to the end of the session unfortunately. I didn't manage any more fish actually. Earlier on the middle rod pulled up, I think I might have fouled up to fish and it come off straight away. I only know that it's fouled up because the silicone has not moved at all, so it can't have been up to the mouth, that's not really possible. James didn't catch anything really, did you?
Didn't fish.
He didn't really do much effort, he didn't fish.
Lazy.
So
Lazy.
yeah, he's lazy. But he did do quite a good job with the camera, so I'll forgive him. As per usual. I'm sure you'll have learned a few tips in this one. I've made a bit of an effort by putting a couple of things in, like a few rig bits. The black dumbbells, they're a bit of an edge, especially for places like here. And also the little bit of photography tutorial there. Quite short but very informative, and hopefully you'll have learned something from it, and hopefully you'll be able to get lots more trophy shots done. I mean, I was talking to Gus earlier on and he's saying he's seen fish here, 26, 27 pound commons coming out, and people have got them up here like this, like all over the show, and they just don't know what they're doing, and it looks rubbish. So hopefully that's helped you out a little bit. And so I think we're going to leave it there, aren't we, till next time?
Yeah, I don't know where we'll be though.
Yeah, I think we're probably going to be together though, I reckon. I think we might be coming back here actually, hopefully in a week or so time. So
I will actually fish.
And he will actually
and I will
fish.
catch.
And he will catch, right, okay, whatever. We'll believe it when we see it, won't we? Right, so I'm going to start packing up and we'll leave it there. So see you next time on Tap of Tarts.